Hey guys, Ultraman52 here. I am tired as shit. It is currently 1 in the morning today of the recording of this video. This actually is being recorded on the 25th of April. Well, actually now technically the 26th of April. But I also noticed that I'm actually wearing the exact same shirt I'm wearing in the previous episode. So, yeah. I don't know. I did not plan that, by the way. But welcome to part... what the fuck is this? Like 3? Yeah, part 3 of my import game collection, guys. So, here we go. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, first game we have here is, in fact, the first 4 games I'm going to show are all from the Super Robot series, which I love. Super Robot Wars. I would easily put it in my top 10, maybe even in my top 5 favorite game series of all time. First one we have here is Super Robot Wars OG Saga Masao Kaisen 2 Revelation of Evil God. This is I believe, one of the many games in the Super Robot Wars Gaiden series. This, of course, is the second game in the Masao Kaisen series. The first one was Super Robot Wars OG Saga Masao Kaisen The Lord of Elemental, I believe it was called. Yes, it was, sorry. Yep. So, I don't really know much about the Gaiden series. It's just, of course, one of the many spin-offs of SRW. But yeah, very cool cover art. Love the picture of Cybuster. I always get the name confused if it's Cybuster or Cybuster. I'm pretty sure it's Cybuster fighting a dark version of Cybuster. But still, really, really cool cover art. And of course, the OG means original generations. All the robots are completely original just to this game, which is awesome. So, very, very cool. They did actually release The Lord of Elemental and Revelation of Evil God together in a 2-pack on PSP. In fact, I don't remember what system the Lord of Elemental was originally released on. But they, again, like I said, they re-released the first game bundled with this one on PSP in a 2-pack. The difference between the PSP version of Lord of Elemental and the original is the PSP version has enhanced visuals, has added voice acting, and a lot of other really cool stuff. Unfortunately, the 2-pack is I think it's one of the more difficult SRW games to find, unfortunately. So tracking that one down might be a little bit harder than I assumed to be, but oh well. Next game, guys, we have here is Super Robot Wars MX Portable. This is the PSP version of the PS2 game of the same name, just minus the portable. I, of course, do own the PS2 version. Now, for those of you asking what is the difference between the portable version and the PS2 version, usually the PSP version is somewhat think of it as like an enhanced version of the game. It's going to contain more levels, more boss fights, sometimes more characters, and a bunch of other added stuff to enhance the gameplay and make it longer. Which is kind of why I absolutely love the portable SRW series, because they add a lot of really cool stuff to the games. And this also, fun fact, was the first ever Super Robot Wars game I bought on my PSP. This is my original copy, and I love the hell out of it. I got pretty far in this game. I got to a boss. I don't remember like what boss it was until I just got stuck and couldn't beat it, and I just kind of gave up. So yeah. I believe there is an English patch for this game, but of course you have to download a emulator on your PC to run it and patch the ROM file for the game. But yeah, again, I think there is a patch for it. I'm not 100% sure. But on the front cover, I'll try to name off some robots I know of. In the middle, right there, we have Raideen. We have Mazinger Z right there. We have the Zeta Gundam. What's there? We have Evangelion Unit 1 right there. I forget his name, that guy right there, and a lot of other really cool robots. And on the back, we also have some other characters that are not shown on the, come on folks, there you go. They're not shown, but still really, really cool. But yeah, you can actually find most of these Super Robot War games on PSP for relatively cheap. You might end up paying at most like 30 to 40 bucks at most, but even then that's not that bad, but still really freaking cool. Alright, so next game we have here is Super Robot Wars A Portable. Now, I don't actually have the PS2 version because this was originally released on PS2. Same thing applies to this with MX Portable. PSP version is the enhanced version, contains more levels, more bosses and all that, etc. But still, very cool. This one has a lot more robots I know of. Like there is, I believe that's Daitan 3 right there. We have Combattler V, the new Gundam, Mazinger Z. Who else is there? We have Shingeta Robo right up there. We have Burning Gundam or God Gundam right there. It's freaking awesome. Give you a nice close up. There you go. There you go. I am surprised I don't actually have the PS2 version of this game, even though I have the freaking PS2 version of MX, but whatever. I don't think I ever showed off the inserts to the other two games, but there's A Portable. Here is MX Portable. They're all complete, by the way. I make sure to have all my games complete, well, as complete as I can possibly get them. And here's Revelation of Evil God, just because I don't remember if I showed it, but if I did, then here it is again. Okay, so last game for the Super Robot stuff on PSP. Like I said, the only two I'm missing is that double pack of Lord of Elemental and Revelation of Evil God. I'm missing that, as well as part 2 of this game. But we have, I actually wrote down some of the titles for these Japanese games because I don't know Japanese that well. We have Second Super Robot War Z, Hakai Hen. This is right here, which Hakai Hen means Break the World Chapter. Now this is part 1 of part 2. Part 2 is called Second Super Robot War Z. Seisei, something like that. Seisei Hen, which means Reborn the World. So yeah, Reborn the World chapter, excuse me. But since this is part 1 of a 2-part series, this contains essentially season 1 of all the mainline mobile suits or robots in this series. For example, like some I know of, like right in the middle we have Gurren Lagann right there. We have Dan Cougar. We have, I believe that is, I think that's Dygard right there. Yeah, I think that's Dygard. We have, of course, Mazinger Z right there too. We have the Axia, the Gundam Axia from the first season of 00 Gundam, or Gundam 00. And right there we have the Lancelot from the first season of Code Geass. So, of course, and also the main mecha from Eureka 7, which I'm not really a fan of, to be honest. Yeah, I never was a fan of Eureka 7. I just never could get behind it. Some of the mech designs were pretty cool. I just couldn't get behind the series itself. It just didn't really interest me that much, even though I personally love mecha, but that's just me. But yeah, really freaking cool. This actually was released during the 20th anniversary of the SRW series, so very nice. Again, here's a little clip of the picture though. Those really awesome robots. Again, the attack animations for these guys are just fun as hell. They are so well done. Great attention to detail. And just overall incredibly fun to play games. They're very long because they're essentially in a way kind of like role-playing games. Well, they're RPGs basically, but they're tactical turn-based strategy RPGs. So, yeah. The second game, the Reborn the World chapter, that's the only other one I'm missing besides the Masao Kaisen 2 games. Yeah, it's just really just those two I'm missing. And I'll have pretty much, as far as I know, all the SRW games on PSP. I have a feeling there might be like one more that I'm missing, but I have no idea. But still, really freaking cool. This one I believe I got at MetroCon, at the Retro Saikou booth, which I will put their eBay link down below. Please check those guys out. They are amazing. They sell Japanese import games, and they're just really, really freaking awesome. Very good prices too. That's also where I got my Ultraman Fighting Evolution 3 game from, and just they were freaking awesome. Again, give them some support and some love, especially during this time of all this craziness. But yeah, that is going to be it for the SRW stuff. Now we can take a look at some non-Super Robot War stuff. Okay, now I also want to mention that I put all my games in alphabetical order. But for example, with the SRW games, I put them not only in alphabetical order, but in release order. So the first game that came out for the SRW stuff on PSP was Revelation of Evil God, then MX Portable, then A Portable, and then Hakai Hen, which is the first part of the Z series. But yeah, now this game we have here is we have Two Love Ru Doki Doki Rinkai Gokai Hen. Yeah, I'm not gonna say big ass anime titties because the main character doesn't really have big ass anime titties. She more has like just kind of like C cups really, which I don't really count those as big. At least not to me, but still really cool. This is a visual novel, technically kind of a dating sim really in a way, because you can tell because the hearts right there means a dating sim right there, the hearts. I personally really enjoy the anime. I have not seen Two Love Ru in a very long time though, so I can't really comment on how this game plays because I've not played it yet because I don't understand Japanese. Visual novels, unfortunately, are pretty hard to follow when they're completely in Japanese. The only reason why I could follow Code Geass Lost Colors on PSP is because I had a pretty good translation guide to get me to a certain point until I just got stuck because the translation just... The guy who was translating the whole entire game just gave up. I guess he just got busy with other projects and just life in general and just stopped, you know, working on the English translation for it. But whatever. Still pretty cool. Can't really show too much because I don't want to get demonetized. But, oh well. Alright, so second to last game here. This one is an anime I really love a lot. I think it's super underrated, I think. Not a whole lot of people know about it. But we have Toradora Portable. Yeah, that's what it's called, Toradora Portable. This is definitely a visual novel because it doesn't have the heart thing on it. But yeah, this is a visual novel of the show. I have not seen Toradora in such a long time. The last time I actually watched it was in like my high school days, and that was quite a hot minute ago. But still really cool, have all the characters. It's very nice. I also forgot to show the frickin' PSP game for the last Super Robot War game, and also Two Love Ru. But yeah, give me 1 second, guys, and I'll show those off really, really quick. Here is Two Love Ru. It does come with this little insert thing, which I'm probably just gonna put here in the back because why the hell would you want to see that? So yeah, right there. And here is. Actually, I'm pretty sure I did show off the Super Robot War Z game, but fuck it, there it is again. I don't care. I'm very tired. I really want to go to bed so bad, but I really want to get this video done for you guys. So now, and the last game. Oh, let me just get some. Well, be right back, guys. Okay, so the last game here. This one was actually, believe it or not, my first ever Japanese game I actually ordered for my PSP. And what a great one to actually have. Unfortunately, it is the Band Presto Best cover, which is not the original. I really wish I could find the original cover, because I just prefer it, to be honest. But we have, for the PSP, Ultraman Fighting Evolution 0. This also is my first ever Ultraman Fighting Evolution game I played. It is not the first one I've owned. The very first one I actually owned was Super Robot Wars. was Ultraman Fighting Evolution 2 on PS2. The funny thing about that one is that this is back when I didn't know much about Japanese import games, and I tried to play it on my American PS2 back when I had it, and it would not work because, of course, region lock shit. But yeah, of course, many years later, now I'm much more smarter and much more wiser about import games and about what stuff works on what. But yeah, thank God for the PSP being region free. This game is fun as hell. This game technically has 3 different story modes. Regardless of what Ultra you play, because here on the front we have Zophie, Ultraman Ace, Ultraman Leo, Ultraman Jack, Ultraman Mebius, the original Ultraman, and of course Ultra 7. Oh, and also Ultraman Taro right there. Now, the reason why I say this game has 3 story modes technically is because this also, by the way, was released during Ultraman Mebius and the Ultra Brothers movie, during the hype for that thing that came out, when Mebius was like the hot shit. You can basically play it for the first story mode. You can play as either the original Ultraman, 7, Taro, Leo, Ace, or Jack, and they all have the exact same storyline. There's no difference at all. But that's one story. Now, Mebius has his own original story just for this game. And the third story mode is what you have to do. It's technically a branch off from the first story. But basically what you do, you set your clock, your internal clock on your PSP forward like a couple hours or whatever, and then you go back and reload the game, reload your save file from where you left off in the story mode, and the story would actually be different. So, but that's in order to unlock the secret character, which I will not mention if you guys play this. But the really cool part about this game is that it has like this kind of like spirit. It's hard to explain. It's basically like they're spirits that give you, like, you know, increased defense or invincibility or infinite energy, or they refill your energy. They give you more attack power. They refill your health, or you become invincible for like a set amount of time. But yeah, apparently there's like 50 spirits to collect, and all of them are either Ultramen or Ultra Monsters. But still, really, really cool. Very fun game. I do not know how much this game is now on the aftermarket. By the way, that's actually what the regular cover art looks like. Yeah, hopefully at some point I can try and track down the original cover art for this and not the Banpresto Best version, because yeah, it's just kind of nice, because essentially the Banpresto Bests are just like the greatest hits or whatever. But yeah, super freaking cool. And that is it, guys. That is it for the PSP collection for Japanese stuff or import stuff or whatever. Next is going to be the PS2 stuff, because I don't own anything that's Japanese on the Nintendo Switch, the Vita, or the PS1. I wish I did. But yeah, hopefully all of you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're a new or returning subscriber, please hit that notification bell. You have no idea how much it helps my channel immensely. So again, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, and Gemmer. I'm going to be posting on there a lot more, hopefully very soon. I have just been so fucking busy with work, you have no idea, guys. So yeah, hopefully all you guys enjoyed this. I'm going to be having, hopefully, another unboxing pretty soon. I ordered some stuff from Sentai Filmworks' store, because they had like 90% off on their whole entire store for a spring sale. So I got some cool shit. So again, hopefully all you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned for all that jazz. Do all that down below and all that good stuff. So yeah, hopefully all you guys enjoyed. And sayonara.